Attention passionate Cleveland, BROWNS. Latest news, something big is happening in the AFC North and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Cleveland Browns' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Cleveland Browns fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your FRINDS and Cleveland, BROWNS. Let's get to the news. Hey Browns fans, buckle up, because there's some serious buzz swirling around the team right now, and it could have huge implications for our future. As you all know, the AFC North is one of the most fiercely competitive divisions in the NFL, filled with teams that never back down, and the Browns are always right in the middle of the action. What's catching everyone's attention now isn't just a player or a game, it's the future of our coaching staff, particularly Kevin Stefanski, and what might happen if he ends up hitting the unemployment line. Now, I know what some of you are thinking. Hey, we've got a solid team, why would they even consider firing Stefanski? Well, in the NFL, things can change in an instant, and the rumors are swirling that the Browns are keeping a close eye on the team's performance, especially if the team doesn't meet expectations this season. But what's really intriguing here is what insiders are saying about the potential fallout if Stefanski were to be let go. There's a lot of speculation about who might replace him and how that could reshape the Browns' trajectory. The name that's been floated around a lot lately is Kevin Stefanski's potential successor, and how that could impact the overall vibe in Cleveland. The stakes are high, no doubt. Cleveland fans have seen coaching changes before, but it's always a different story when a head coach with Stefanski's experience is on the chopping block. Remember, he's the guy who led us to the playoffs in 2020 and who's been building this team since he arrived. But with the pressure mounting, some insiders believe the Browns might consider shaking things up if results don't improve. Now, let's get into what this could mean for the team, because this isn't just about coaching staff drama. It's about the Browns' entire identity and how they're perceived across the league. Cleveland has been working tirelessly to shed its long-suffering reputation, building a roster filled with talented players, and finally, a real shot at making deep playoff runs. But a coaching change, especially under the spotlight right now, could create ripples that extend far beyond just one season. Some experts suggest that if Stefanski is shown the door, it could be the beginning of a new chapter, potentially bringing in a fresh philosophy, new strategies, and maybe even a different approach to player development and game planning. Of course, all of this is speculation at this point, but we've seen how quickly things can change in the NFL. Just look at last year's coaching carousel. Teams that looked solid one day found themselves in a completely different spot the next. The Browns aren't immune to that, especially with a roster that's talented enough to contend, but needs that perfect blend of coaching and execution to really hit its stride. We've seen flashes of brilliance from players like Nick Chubb, Amari Cooper, and our young quarterback, Deshaun Watson, but consistency remains the key. If the coaching staff can't get that consistency, the pressure will mount, and changes could be inevitable. Now, this whole situation also brings up questions about what the Browns are really aiming for. Are they looking for a quick fix to push for a playoff run this year? Or are they more focused on building something sustainable for the future? Because if the latter is true, a coaching change might be necessary, especially if the team isn't performing up to expectations. But make no mistake, Browns fans are fiercely loyal, and we want to see this team succeed. We want to see our guys on the field playing their hearts out, bringing that passion and grit that Cleveland fans are famous for. A coaching change is a big deal, but it's also about ensuring our team is heading in the right direction. And honestly, the potential new coach, if it comes to that, would have a huge task ahead. They'd need to get the most out of our talented roster, especially on the offensive side where Deshaun Watson has been working hard to find his rhythm. The key is consistency, and that's what the Browns have been striving for. We've seen glimpses of it in flashes, but we need more sustained success if we want to be true contenders. The defense, led by guys like Myles Garrett, is also a major force, but it needs to be complemented by an offense that can keep up and put points on the board in crucial moments. This season is shaping up to be a real test for the Browns. The AFC North is no joke. The Ravens, Bengals, and Steelers are all hungry and talented squads. Every game, every division matchup could define our season. So if the rumors are true and a coaching change might happen, it's going to be a game changer. It could energize the team, shake things up, and maybe even give us that extra edge we need to finally break through and reach the postseason. Or if it doesn't go well, it could set us back and prolong the rebuild. That's why every Browns fan needs to stay tuned, keep supporting our team no matter what, and stay hopeful for the future. Of course, we all want stability, but sometimes the NFL demands tough decisions. The Browns are no strangers to making bold moves when necessary. Remember back in 2020 when Stefanski took over as head coach and led us to the playoffs? That was a huge moment for the franchise. Now, with the team trying to build on that success, the pressure is mounting to keep pushing forward. The talent is there, the coaching staff is under scrutiny, and the fans are hungry for more wins and, most importantly, a shot at another Super Bowl. Cleveland has been waiting for that moment for decades, and every decision made now could be a step toward finally getting there. Looking at the bigger picture, the Browns are also trying to stay ahead of the curve in a league that's constantly evolving. The NFL is about adapting, finding new ways to beat your rivals and making smart strategic moves. If the coaching staff can't bring the necessary results, then perhaps a new voice is what the team needs to reignite that fire. But no matter what happens, as passionate Browns fans, what matters most is that we support our team through thick and thin, through the highs and lows. We believe in the talent, in the resilience, and in the potential of this squad to do something special. And now, Cleveland Browns fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Cleveland Browns. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Cleveland Browns news. Remember, the NFL is unpredictable, and that's what makes it so exciting. Every game, every decision, every roster move could be the one that turns everything around. Browns fans, keep the faith, stay loud, and let's hope that whatever happens next, it's for the betterment of our team and our city. We're all in this together, and the future is wide open. Let's keep supporting our Browns, no matter what the scoreboard says, because we know deep down that Cleveland is destined for greatness, and this season might just be the one where everything clicks. Stay with us, Browns fans, and let's keep believing in that next big step forward. And now, Cleveland Browns fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and TO, the Cleveland Browns. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Cleveland Browns news.